Hi guys. I've been getting a lot of messages lately about how I made my Kane creator wrestler in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Well, here he is right here. One thing you're going to need for certain is a next-gen system. You're going to need either the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. Sadly, it won't work on the PlayStation 2 because of the limitations of the layers. So, you're going to need every one of the layers. In fact, I've actually had to sacrifice a couple things so that I can make him look most like what he did in his 1997 debut attire, without it being too obvious. So look, I mean, here we go. You could see that his eyes are not darkened. And yes, that kind of sucks, but in the game you cannot tell at all. Not one little bit. So, I mean, there's no reason to worry. Alright, well, let's get to it. Let's see, head. I'm going to go to hair. Instead of me telling you everything, I'm just going to go ahead and show it on the screen so you can just read everything and just pause when you need to. So, alright, I'm sorry about that. Alright. Okay. And of course, the custom color. I'm really trying to find the perfect way to keep it up. So that's the colors right there. Alright. Head morphing. It's all zeros. There is really no one place to put the camera. So, and everything on there is zero. I mean, you can try different variations, but for the body type that I picked, a lot of folks say that he's too thin, but really, Kane really wasn't all that big in the midsection whenever he first started. He wasn't really, he didn't really develop love handles and everything until about whenever The Undertaker started wearing a suit, like that Monday Nitro, or, why did I say Monday Nitro? That Monday Night Raw, where The Undertaker came out dressed as Kane whenever he had the two-arm suit. So, alright, anyway, so we're going to head over to face, eyes, eye type. You really can't mess with both eyes individually, so that's why I just left it like that. Everything's basically generic as far as these things. The skin, everything as far as the face, it's covered by the paint, so why not? So the eyebrows, the eyes. Just pause the video whenever you want these little digits in there. And this is the easiest way that I can figure to show you guys how I did this. Instead of writing it all up, typing it. Let's see, did I put... Oh. I totally forgot how to do this. Alright, so everything else I'm just going to have to look at the layers. Alright, the mask. I'm going to start with that one. And the color of it is that. Okay. Don't back up. Crazy. Okay. The face paint. Obviously the face paint's going to be this. So, these are the attributes. And I backed up again. I didn't practice this beforehand. So, okay, you can do that one. And that middle style. Color, custom. And you see that there. Yeah. And that's only on the right arm, because that's what covers his arm. So, yeah. This is gonna be kind of hard. And on the the other side, you're going to want to go with that length for his band there. I wish I could add more layers so I could have added the little studs to it, but really, I keep going back. I can't stand that. Okay, as far as the wrestling tights go, you have to go with 5 out of 17. And, you know, just make it red. Just there you go. All right, like that. So, boots. They're just 1 out of 33, and it's the default value. Just make them black. And you're good to go. Hands, glove on the right hand, and there you go. Those are the colors for it. Went back again. Okay, the belt. It's gonna be 1 out of 30, and that belt really gives me a lot of trouble in this game. As you can see, I really don't have like the studs on it. I mean, you could see it through, but I really covered up all the layers with black. So really, this is irrelevant. But just make it black. And there's a reason I did that. So you'll see why. And the top, just that one. Of course, with the out. I think. Is it out? I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't matter. So just go with what's there. AC. And with that. Alright. Whoa. Strange looking. Okay, on with the designs. Now the hard part of this is I'm not sure what it is. So let me color it a different color and what it might be. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be this right here. So you're gonna stick that on that spot. I'm gonna color everything white. You know. Alright. So alright, the second design. I don't know why I did this, but just bear with me. That's one right there. That's gonna be red, because you can see it's like it makes that, so it's gonna be red. And yeah, I kind of did do this out of order. I don't know why. Okay, so we're on 21 now. Let's see what that is. And that's gonna make this part right here to make it look like a spike. So, and of course it's going to be red. Okay. Did it again. Did we do this one? Yeah, we did that one. Okay. So it's 22 now. 22 is going to be this patch right under it to make it into a kind of a point and to cover up, you know, that right there. So of course it's going to be red. This might not be the easiest way to show you guys this, but I mean, I really have no other way to do it other than type all of this out, and I thought it might be better if you had a visual. Okay, so this is going to make this, and you can kind of see where I'm going with this. You can see it's covered by another red spot right here. It's just another piece like that, which I'll come to later. But underneath, first and foremost, you gotta make that that there, and of course, it's gonna be red. So I don't know if I did this one already. Oh, okay. That one, of course, you know, you're going to make that. It's going to be red. It's going to split up that, two black parts. So, and really, this is the variation of another formula that I found on the internet. At I wish I can remember who created it. Usually I give credit to the base formulas, but I really cannot remember. I know it was on the website cause.ws, I think it was. CAWS.ws. And that's going to be red right there. But whoever it was, they had a pretty good thing going, but I refined it to where everything's nice and sharp, and you know, I added a few of my own effects to it, you know, to make him look more like he's supposed to be. Alright, and go with this right here. So just put one of those there, and that's going to be red also, like that. I did it again. Alright, so 27, which is, oh, there we go. Okay. 27 is going to cover this whole area. Whoa. Alright, yeah. Basically, you're trying to make everything red because the whole shirt's black. So you just kind of, you see what I mean by, and that's going to be red. But you see what I mean by you have to use every layer in it. I mean, you really have to make that whole thing red. So it's really tedious. But it makes a good outcome, so hopefully you stick with it and you'll have a good cane. Okay, and that one's gonna go here. That was that one I was talking about earlier. And of course you make that red. So and I don't remember what that was. Let me just check something really quick. Okay, yeah, it was 27. Alright, so we're gonna go with 28 now. Alright. This, you're gonna stick this one. Man, I just did this one. Oh, so we're at 29, not 28. Okay, let's try to remember this now. I apologize for that. And okay, this one's kind of weird. You got to stick that in there. I know it's very hard to see because it's kind of covered up, but it's, you know, one of those. I mean, as you can see from before, it's one of those slanted blocks, 104, and you can tell where to put it. So I mean, it's, you know, so it's like gonna go in the slant upwards. You can make it that size, just to come like that. All right. We're on 30. And that is just a little bitty thing that you're going to stick there and make it black to make the point. So, alright, we're going to go to 31. Just that, 3. Let's see which one this is. Okay, this is where you're going to start covering up the belt. This is so that you can, get out of the way, cat. Anyways, this is you can start covering up the belt, and I mean right now you're probably thinking, well, why am I covering up the belt? Well, it doesn't make any sense. Well, you'll see why. So just, you know, bear with me. It's necessity. Well, to me it was. So I'm kind of a perfectionist, but even though I like the studs on there. All right. So then we're gonna go with this. I did jump around on this. I didn't think that I was going to be showing people how to make it. I didn't think it was going to come out like this. So I apologize for that. But here, and that makes, you know, it's gonna be red. Whatever shade of red you decide to make it. I just made it plain red because I don't know, I liked it that way. Any other shades of red, like, I don't know, kind of make it look pink, like I've seen on the internet. Some people do it that way. I don't know, I'd rather just a red. Okay, and that's going to be big sideways rectangle right there to make the rest of it. And then of course it's going to be red. We're at 35 now. Okay. This one's going to go here, and we're still trying to make it red. And it's covered up by another piece, I know, but you know, it's still that piece. So if you just stick it there, it'll work out for you. All right. Make sure you saw that. Okay. Just pause it if you need to. Again. All right. That's going to be a big, long, slanted rectangle there, and what that's going to do is you're going to use it to make this point down right here. So it's going to go over that black right there. That's mostly what that's for, but let me make it red. Hold on, I had a brain fart again. I don't remember which one that was. Yeah, okay, that was 36. Okay. So, on to 37. Now, I'm sorry if this isn't too entertaining. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew what to do to make this Kane. Alright, so let's find out where this is. Oh, okay, yeah, this is going to cover the top of the arm because the arm band only goes so far. So you're going to make that half. It's going to cover, you thinking, you want to make it to where it wraps completely around it. So it's, I can't remember if it's at its biggest, but I think it is. So just mess with it. Make sure it wraps completely around, like halfway around the arm. So, and you're going to do the same with the other side here. You're going to make it wrap completely the other way, you know. Just make sure it fits nicely and perfectly on there. So, and we're on to 39. About, oh, so we're starting with the, okay. Let's go ahead with sign. I really don't know how to. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright. Now this sign is going to be the first three dots you see. Well, you can't see it right now. Okay. See these first three dots. You got this one, and this one. That's going to be this flipped around and made right there. So that's what you're going for. I couldn't put them on the armband, but at least I got them on the chest and back area. Okay, 40, we're going back to designs. Yeah, I did jump around a lot. I just wanted to see what it would look like, I guess. And I have no idea what that is. I made it white and... Oh, okay, there we go. This... I really... Oh yeah, this is skin colored. So just make it blend in with the skin. So yeah, where is it? Okay, this part right here, just make it skin colored. You gotta stick it up there however you want. So like that. Oh. And now we're going back to signs. And going right back to it. And I really don't know what it was again. Okay, yes I do. let's get back to it. Come on. Alright, and it's going to be more of those. You see where it's blue? Just stick them there. And I went back again. Man, I just cannot stop going back all the way. Alright, another sign. This is, and basically, you know, you just use it to continue down the back. That's what those are. So there's no reason to show that again. Let me just make sure that that's what that is. Yeah, that's all that is. So you can do that for 41, 42, and 43. Okay, so down to 44, back to one of those things. And that's going to be a big black mass going over the shoulder. Cover that up. And I assume 45 is the same thing on the other side. And yes, it is. So you're going to do exactly half again, just like with the top part of the red on the arm. So 46, I think we're going to start covering up, yep, we're going to start covering up the parts of the belt here. And it's going to extend about that far like that. Yeah. And then we're going to do the teardrop thing. Make sure you can see the number. Alright. This you're going to flip upside down, and that's what's going to make this right here, this point right here. As you can see, it's I had to cover it with another piece, but you know, to make it square onto a point. But basically, you're going to stick it like that, just a nice point. So. That was 47. Okay. On the 48. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. Now we're back on this again. See, I just jumped around a lot. Look, I actually replaced this. Don't worry about replacing that. I just now messed up on that, but I won't save it. So, don't even pay attention to that thing. Just focus on this right now. You know, make it red. And then you're good. Can't believe I did that. Oh, man. Now I don't even, okay, I think we're at 49 now. Alright, you can stick another one of those nice rectangles on this side. Make it long and make it fit the belt like that. So, we're going to 50. Which we're covering up the belt some more, you know, like that. You can probably skip that, but for some reason I was very adamant about making that. And I did this months ago, so I can't remember what that reason was at the moment, so I really couldn't tell you. But if you make it without that belt like that, and you're noticing that, you know, there's something wrong with it, like I did, just go ahead and watch this video again and just put those in the right place. Okay, let's see, 52, okay, 52, you're going to make a black point right there. See, so it'll come up nice that way. I think I did. No. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Now you're gonna make this red to make it into a point. So there you go. And I do go back like that, so in case you missed it, you can go back and see the number. before. This isn't taking as long as I thought it would, actually. Well, yeah, looking at the time, yeah, it did. It's taking longer than I expected, but oh well. Doesn't feel like it. And you're going to put that there, make that a nice little point. Right there. I'm really trying to get through this as fast as I possibly can, but it's kind of hard. And especially when you don't remember which one you're on. So I want to make sure that I was on. If it wouldn't be for this. Alright. Yeah, you're going to want to do this. Just make it up. I noticed that if you make it go too high, the fingertips, it'll show up on the inside of the hands. So make sure that whenever you do it, you make it just enough to where it'll cover everything, because when he's going to raise his arms, you're going to be able to see a lot of crap that you didn't cover. So just make sure that you cover everything that you can. So, I mean, especially him, because in his entrance, that's what he does. Okay. And this again, you're going to want to make this red. This is just going to go right there. So, if I wouldn't do it this way, not only would I have to type it out, but I'd have to take pictures and make a map. So, I figured it'd be a lot easier to just do it straight from that. So, alright, you're going to use this little long scorpion type looking dealio. And go on the side. And you're going to use that for stitching. You can see right there. And I believe that's what I used, that little square piece at the top for it I was telling you about up here, to cover up that scorpion point, because you only want the stitching, because that's what held together his costume. So okay, so you're going to do that, and of course you're going to make it black or whatever color you want. But his was black, so why argue with it? Yeah, might as well just the other way. Okay. I changed a couple things on here. I even left this blue. Huh. Oh, well, don't worry about that right now. I have to find out what this is supposed to be. I don't have a clue what this is for. What is this? This is, huh. Oh, I found it. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, here we go. This sucker is going to go right there. So, it'll just, you know, it's going to be a nice skin color, just to make it perfect. Alright, 59, we're going to go with this, what you're going to want to put there to make that a nice curve, because it curved in like that. So, for number 60, there it is. That's what we're looking for. It's the white mass underneath the arm, which is going to cover up that scorpion head. So, back up. And you're going to make that skin color again, just whatever skin color you decide to make it, just as long as it's close to what you want. Because a lot of people, they like a really pale Kane. I just went with whatever looked more natural for the video game. So, just go with whatever you want. Okay, and I also went with this right here, the little scorpion one for that, and you just make it black. You know, so that you can, well, a shade of black, whatever you decide. I actually made it darker than the regular black that they show. We're almost done, guys. Number 62. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Alright, 62 is actually going to go underneath the armpit again. You can see where I stuck it down there. You're just I don't even know if I have it perfect right now. You're just gonna have to look at it and see his entrance. You're gonna have to go in there and see how he raises his arms and if you got it perfect, because it took me a lot of trial and error to get it in the right spot. So and they don't have numbers for that, so I really don't know how I did it. Alright, 63. Alright, this is where we're gonna keep going with the little lightning bolt dealios on the side. Really, it would have been nicer to make him thicker for the purpose of the costume, but because you run out of layers, you really can't do that. So you got to flip them and make them look like that. And last layer is this right here. I actually had it looking better than this, but I had to sacrifice with the system I had before to make it fit. So there you go. If you're wondering why the boots are like really black instead of like a, I don't know, whatever kind of black, because I had to make it blend with this so it wouldn't be noticeable. So there are reasons for certain things like that. Well, that's how to make a perfect Kane on SmackDown vs. Raw 08. Well, as perfect as you can possibly get it, I guess. And thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all your feedback. Later. Oh, and a quick edit. I didn't show you the height, which I made at 7'1", and the body type, -6. Body morphing, neck, chest, shoulders, abs, waist, arms, hands, legs, feet, and definition doesn't really matter. I use 5 out of 9. And that's it, guys. Take it easy.